Vern, squad announcement day ahead of the 3 tests, and how difficult a process it is, because you've got a lot of names to get down on that sheet, and you know there's a lot of guys who are playing well, there's a lot of experience there. So how difficult is a process is it to bring all those names together?
Yeah, it is difficult because there are some difficult choices to make. You can't put everybody into the squad, so we've really looked at footage of the players now since the start of the domestic season, and we've done our analysis, and we've come up with a group of guys that'll go through for these 3 tests.
I've got this sort of mental picture of you sitting in a study somewhere with a screen and just going through it, just having to do the hours to get through the footage. Is that the way it works? You just sit down and just watch guys' performances and then just see what they're going to bring to the table?
Yeah, there is a lot of that as a coaching team, and we've got video analysts as well that sort of cut and prepare stuff for us. So it's just going through the material and obviously keeping an eye on how we want to play as well. So there's certain things we're looking for that can help us develop the game we want to develop. So it's been a long process, and there's some good people have missed out, but and saying that they've just got to be ready in case we give them a call up, because it always happens. There's always an injury, there's always something. So it's important they prepare themselves if they get an opportunity to come back to play really well.
It's not just putting one name on a sheet of paper though, it's about combinations as well, isn't it? And it's looking at blends across the park. Suppose you look at the personnel and the individual names, and then you look at how they're going to blend in a combination. Yeah,
we've got several themes. Developing skill sets is one of them, but also as part of a skill set we need to develop people that control games, and so we're looking at who we've got potentially and how we can help them run a game, as to say. And we're also looking at people that can take initiative, that like to take the ball and run with it, that like physical confrontation, like collisions. There are a lot of little things that we've prioritised in our selection. So it's been a long process, but yeah, we've got the names now.
Mark Bennett comes in to the squad for the 3 games, and he comes off the back of 2 tries at the weekend for Glasgow. So I mean, it's kind of obvious question. What does he bring to your squad, and what are you looking for Mark to do?
I really appreciate what Mark's done, because he's been very patient. He's been involved in Sevens, he's been involved with Glasgow for a couple of years, he's come through the grades, and he's putting on a good performance sort of week in, week out, and he's developing his performances. So patient and working hard, that's everything we want in a player, and he's determined. And you can see the determination in the way he breaks the line and scores tries, and that type of attitude is really something that we're looking for, and I'm really pleased he's developed that, and he deserves a selection because of it.
Alexander and Hamish get a taste of what it's like to be in the squad environment. How useful will that be for them going forward?
I think it's really important. There are other young players as well that have put their hands up. Hidalgo Klein from Edinburgh at halfback, I think, has got a lot of potential. And those 3 players obviously get a look at how the expectations of playing Test rugby. So it's a bit of a reward to show that they've been putting in good performances. We think they're players of the future. So they get to come and we get to assess them, and hopefully from that period of the 3 days or more, we can give them a plan to get to the top as quickly as possible. And there are other players as well. Like I said, there's some really good players that have missed out, and I think some good young players that aren't far away from getting a call up as well, and I think that's good for Scottish rugby.
Grant is named as the captain, and he marked his debut with a try in the summer against Canada. What's Gilco's strength, and what makes him for you a captain?
Yeah, I mean, I've spoken with some people that are far brighter than myself and discussed leadership and that type of thing, and it always comes back that leaders are born. You can help a leader develop, but genuinely they're born, and you can see as soon as you meet Grant that he's a leader, and we're going to try and help him develop that. But already he has a very sound base. He has the respect of his teammates. He's driven. He wants to succeed. He wants his team to succeed. He's immensely proud of being and carrying the jersey, and I think he'll do a great job, and he'll be helped by other players who've got experience around him as well.